Bronx and Brooklyn with an 18 raised the murder rate out in Brooklyn. Tuck robbed his own mom's church in Brooklyn. We was wild in the tunnel, niggas got their shine took.
Boy, I'm so Brooklyn, niggas know my name. Shit they said every time a nigga missing their chain. Had to do it for the dollars, I ain't do it for fame. Had to shoot 100 niggas just to work on my aim.
We ain't aiming at your leg, double tap at your brain.
Leave his body on the floor, blood flow in the drain.
They light candles on his ad, we gon' spin through a game.
For 40 days, 40 nights, niggas making it rain.
You get knocked for that body, better not say a name.
Shit, we took the same oath, my chain and your chain.
I'm from the old Brooklyn, nigga, you know how we play.
This whole team get it, spread love to Brooklyn way.
I did drive-bys, nigga, book dice games, nigga. From picking after Blake Birdman to Miller.
My gun game sick, can't name a nigga illa. Had to fire on this nigga just to show him I was realer.
I had to fire on my man, he was fucking with the eyes.
Had to fire on this nigga, he was talking to the cops.
Had to fire on the nigga, he was fronting on my block.
Man, I fired on this nigga, he was looking at my watch.
I'm so Brooklyn, nigga.
And when I'm out of town, they call me Brooklyn, nigga.
From Detroit to LA to NC, nigga.
From Jersey back to the Barclay, nigga. To Labor Day parades on the Parkway, nigga.
The Callaloo dumbing in the Ark, my nigga.
I remember from the lab, let it spark, my nigga.
I rap East New York from the start, my nigga.
In Crown Heights, y'all got my heart, my nigga.
Crown Heights, y'all got my heart, my niggas. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building, everybody that's going to get here, everybody that's on the way here, as long as you get here safe. You're now rocking with the best. FTC Vice, the first one in the building. Team Guardian is definitely in here. Nerd, I see you. Drop Guard, I see you. Big Keish, I see you in the building. Cosmology Bay is in the building. Great night to be alive. Great night to be black. I ain't upset and I am back. Shout out to them New Jersey Nets. Shout out to them Brooklyn Nets. Excuse me, them Nets. That's why I push it back a little bit. You know, I had to, you know. Shout out to my cousin Sheila. They had a funeral for her earlier. I didn't go to it, but, you know, I was around my family for a little while. Then I came home and took a nap. I've been running around like a madman, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Sheila and to my whole family. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. You know, I still got some more wine. Woke up, the Nets game was on. The Nets doing their thing. They killed Detroit Pistons tonight. Yes, they did. I hope there ain't no Detroit Piston fans in here tonight. I wouldn't give a fuck if you was, though. As long as there ain't no Detroit Piston fans up in here, we can continue. Nerd, I see you in the building. Make sure y'all get over there, Nerd. Make sure you put your handles up. Everybody get over there and subscribe. If y'all got a handle, make sure y'all put your handles up so people know how to get in touch with you. We do it a little different over here. So love, it ain't gonna hurt me to get you no subscriptions. Shouldn't hurt you to get me no subscriptions. Got some things to talk about today. Shout out to DJ Velo. Shout out to artist Morrison. They finally got to have a conversation today amongst them. I'm gonna talk about it later on and let y'all know where I feel as though they went wrong. Where they went wrong, but they actually started off correctly. Mashallah. But at least they got to speak. See, at least I noticed something. When people are going through things, there are pivotal points in the conversation. Pivotal points in the conversation that triggers anger. I watched two friends today speak. I hope they clear that up. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about that a little on and back in the, later on in the show. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all know what time it is. Let's start it out with they got that new YouTube award that's coming up December 31st or 30th. Shout out to artist Morrison. It's one of them, the 30th or 31st. Last year, I got the best intro with some other awards, but this is the one right here that made me get it last year. I still say this the hottest. To me, this is the hottest intro on motherfucking YouTube, but let's go. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Great people, I appreciate y'all again for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to come and chill with me. Facts of life. Got some things to talk about now, man. Got some things to talk about tonight. You know, it's Saturday night. You know, I'm going to drop the link. Anybody want to pull up, y'all can pull up. Open panel about certain conversations. There's some things that I was laughing at that I heard pertaining to the, you know, the Hollywood scene and the higher ups and the elites and everything. And I don't know if y'all remember the little boy named Bradshaw, the little boy that played Akeem in Empire. The little boy that played Akeem in Empire, that played Cookie's son in Empire. He's coming out right now saying that he has a lawsuit. And guess who he's suing? Puff Daddy and Will Smith. He said he wants some money. I'm like, damn, how many people is coming out of these woodworks? This shit is crazy. But see, I noticed something about a lot of people that I see on television, people I see in real life. Certain mannerisms that they display let me know certain things has happened. People be saying, yo, he acts too feminine or he acts like a girl. See, I see totally opposite. When I see certain things that are uncommon in the characteristics of a young man or uncommon in the characteristics of a young woman, first thing running through my mind is something happened to them that made that whole characteristic adapt. Something had to happen or something had to be exposed to a young man for him to pick up what they call feminine traits. With a young lady, she had to be exposed to a household full of men or a bunch of boys for her to pick up the trait as, like they said back in the days, a tomboy. Remember back in the days, that was what they called young females that they felt as though were going to be gay. Tomboys. Remember that? Tomboys. You know, they wanted to climb trees and kill frogs and cats and shit like that. But you know, certain things you got to talk about, certain things you don't got to talk about. Did y'all see that situation today with Artist Morrison? Did y'all see the show between Artist Morrison and DJ Velo? Did y'all see that? Let me know if y'all seen that. If y'all seen it, let me see one. If you didn't, see two.
Sucking dick in the bathroom. Fuck Kanye, but
He said she ain't see it. Well, it was a show. It was kind of monumental. It started out a little rocky. You know, Velo got up there speaking how he had to speak. Shout out to DJ Velo and the Mob Ties. Spoke how he had to speak or whatever. And then in the middle of the show, shout out to Artist Morrison. Artist Morrison pulled up. They got to talk to each other about certain things. But where I see it went wrong is when they disregarded the fact that at least they was communicating to each other. They didn't take advantage of the moment. They were supposed to take advantage of the moment. They were supposed to take advantage of the moment and the vibe and the good energy. But the minute they went back to you said this first and I said this first, that's when the energy switched. I pulled up in the chat and said, yo, this is a conversation y'all should have behind the scenes. But listen to this. Did y'all hear what Method Man had to say about Kanye West? Pay attention to this.
I hate that shit. Plus, I seen the nigga at one top party and shit sucking dick in the bathroom. Fuck Kanye, but I hate that nigga, man. Plus, I seen the nigga at one top party and shit sucking dick in the bathroom. I hate that nigga, man. Plus, I seen the nigga at one of the top parties and shit sucking dick in the bathroom.
If y'all ain't hear what Method Man said, he said, fuck Kanye West. I hate that nigga. He said, plus, his words, not mine. He said, plus, I seen a nigga sucking dick in one of the bathrooms at puff parties. Y'all believe that? Let me ask y'all right now, all jokes aside, does anybody in here believe them allegations that Method Man said about Kanye West allegedly being in one of the parties at Puff Daddy's most crazy freakniks or freak festas? Do y'all believe Kanye West was engaged in oral sex with a man? Yes or no? Couldn't find my split for a minute. I had to find a split. Y'all believe in that? Y'all think that was a joke? Y'all think meth capping like they say? Or y'all believe that? Y'all believe that law? Polo the Bear, I see you in the building. He said he believed that shit. He said he believed Kanye West was doing a little tonsil pull. Nerd said he surprises me. He said nothing surprises me anymore. I got some questions, y'all, that I want to ask y'all. Shout out to Ziggy Black. We was having a conversation earlier, right? We was talking about that cloth talk. A lot of people call me. A lot of people text and left messages saying that show last night. Shout out to Hank McCoy. Shout out to Dog Soldier. Everybody, people were saying, yo, that was a classic show last night. I even had one of my cousins call me and say, yo, I didn't know that you was stealing it. That's why you stopped working at Saks Fifth Avenue. Man, let me tell you something. That story I told y'all last night about me stealing the watches in that red, rest in peace to Maritza, that shit is the truth. I know my mother's looking down like, but you know what I learned? He said it's absolutely possible because Method Man has also been accused of sexual assault. This is what I want to know. Why do so many people make it seem, even though we got sense, but they don't care about how we feel? Why all of a sudden now they're making it seem like sexual assault is so crazy in the industry? Because number one, look how many people have been accused and convicted and paid off people for sexual assault, and they're still big names in TV. Look at Anthony Anderson. What's the name of that movie? With that TV show with him and Diana Ross' daughter? They still got him hosting channels. They still got him around kids. He's another one. He's another sexual predator. Look what just happened with Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish. That was about 4 or 5 months ago. Y'all done forgot about that because they stopped talking about Aries Spears and they gave Tiffany Haddish a new movie. So this shit been going on for a long time. I'm just trying to say what's happening now that everybody is getting so exposed. And TD Jakes, they call him a power bottom. Remember we talked about that last night? A power bottom? What is this coming from? What is this coming from? Is it true what they were saying about the industry all this time, about these satanic rituals, all this nonsense allegedly? All these oaths, these three doors they're talking about. One of the doors is a sacrifice. One of them is to go in the straight door, and one of them is to be, that door. They say if you stay and walk through that straight door and choose not to sacrifice somebody allegedly or go into the sadistic sexual fantasies of people of the higher anarchy that have large sums of money that just want people to do things for their pleasure. If you decide not to go in either one of them doors and you decide to go down the straight door, they say, quote unquote, it's going to be damn near impossible, or it's going to be much, much harder for you to achieve what people that have went either left or right have done immediately. I started asking myself about certain people. Look at Scarlett Lip. Even though I think she's one of the most talented lyricists ever, she's not the best. What happened? What did she give up, quote unquote, to get that fame? Look at Ice Spice. The word is educational purposes only. She has Down syndrome. The word is Ice Spice has Down syndrome and was put into the rap industry as a plant to encourage lesbian relationships. This is the bug part about it is, if you heard her first song, Big Cat, I see you in the building, DMW Shots, I see you in the building. If you listen to Ice Spice's first song that really got her so popular, you know what it said? You thought I was feeling you? Oh, that nigga's just a munch. In that same video, she's running around, gyrating her ass, twerking, slapping other girls on her ass. If you look at all the videos that she in, look at the video she's in with Nicki Minaj. She's ass naked. She's gyrating, but they say she got Down syndrome. They say she is cocky herself. They say they put a wig on that bitch and straightened her hair and taught her how to speak. You notice she don't speak too much in interviews. She just be like this, how you doing? And if you listen to how she talks, she really does sound like she got Down syndrome. And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, but she said, you thought I was billing you? Oh, that name is the much. You thought I was billing you? You thought I was billing you? You thought I was dipping you? That nigga's a munch. You thought I was dipping you? Yo, shout out to Diddy Bop, man. When y'all see me, quote unquote, drop that drop, I'm from Brooklyn, the remix. I'm So Brooklyn by Diddy Bop. I want y'all to listen to this one right here. He got one out right here. This shit right here. And shout out to my man Bills. You dig what I'm saying? He in the video with him. He from the Brooklyn Way, the web series. Listen to what Diddy Bop's saying, man. This shit right here is fire, y'all. I ain't gonna front. Tell me how y'all feel about this music. You know who be busting this shit first. I think this is gonna be the channel where a lot of MCs and underground artists is gonna come here and say, Big Dice, bust my music for me, because ain't nobody popping music like me. Check this fly shit out by Diddy Bop. Let's go, y'all.
Splurge, 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 splurge. I just got back into town, I was on the road. My homie died inside the can, he ain't make parole. Call his baby mom, she act like she ain't even know. She too busy in these streets trying to be a hoe. Call his brothers, one woo, the other one is choke. They out here banging on each other like it's friend or foe. They mom's blood pressure high and her sugar low. Pops a crackhead, still thinking he a gigolo. My elbow homie out the can, gun up in his hand, looking for a nigga killed his man when he was in the can.
See, it's different over here. You got to listen to what we be saying. This is grown man bars from the rap and everything. Shout out to Diddy Bop. Let's go. Yo, DMW, we got different type of music. I got a different ear for this shit, y'all. This is grown man bars here. This ain't that silly shit.
I just got back into town, I was on the road. My homie died inside the can, he ain't make parole. Call his baby mom, she act like she ain't even know. She too busy in these streets trying to be a hoe. Call his brothers, one woo, the other one is choke. They out here banging on each other like it's friend or foe. They mom's blood pressure high and her sugar low. Pops a crackhead, still thinking he a gigolo. My elbow homie out the can, gun up in his hand, looking for a nigga killed his man when he was in the can. Seen him standing on the corner, so we let it blend. He back in the can, he did that shit up on can. Now every time he look, they saying free him on the gram. He sending pictures for the post, he think he the man. He did 10, he should've came on with a better plan. Now to see parole board, he gotta put like 20 in. And I'm just giving y'all the facts of my hood life. It's way different from Kanye with that good life. My niggas out here trapping gay with their Yeezys on. And it's Snow White, nigga, put that Jeezy on. Got that top shelf, nigga, but it's for the high. Want that block work, I got it 17.5. Know the hardest thing to do is try and stay alive. What I'm gonna do, nigga, still chop it die. Roll an element, put me in my element. I'm a goon, walk inside the room, I'm like an elephant. Listen to the walls, you can hear our niggas telling shit. I don't talk on phones, I'm a 4-time felon, bitch. You gotta watch how you talk to me. I'm a boss, you a worker, not supposed to talk to me. And I know your boss, he used to run to the store for me. Big shot, but when he see me, he be feeling awkward. Oh, and I don't fuck with these rap niggas. With fake jewelry, I know, I used to yap niggas. Don't throw your life away, you know how I catch niggas. You want me lit? Well, I'll turn you to a pack, nigga. Look, this nigga wasn't even worth that shit like that. This nigga's not even an $80 egg about this bitch. This nigga is block work me like, I shouldn't have to do this shit.
Shout out to that Brooklyn shit, man. If y'all know, man. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to HOB, man. We not playing, man. Brooklyn, stand the fuck up. It's Saturday night. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
HOB.
Let's go, y'all.
Let's go. Another hall, baby.
Let's go, y'all.
Here now.
Shit. Saturday night, y'all. Hit them like
shit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Singing all you fuck niggas. They ain't tell you I'm a nut, nigga. Ball in my hand, I chuck niggas. Stick up kid, I stop niggas. Jack boy like dumb niggas. Respect mine, no gun, nigga. Strong arm as a young nigga. It ain't easy, but it's fun, nigga. Got out the motherfucking blood. Something that I'm used to. I don't care who's who. Ass cut, ass tutu. But only I determine if I shoot you. Shit. What I really do, so pity you. Kitty you. Victory when I Sean P. Diddy you. Shit. Cause I'm checking my city too. Grew up in the state pen, born in the jungle. Don't really care who you run to. Really miss all the war, Sun Tzu. Figure I'm a threat, come through. Gun you. And do 100 years on my 1-2. Like, I'm still put my thing down. But the young boy gon' carry it when I ain't round. Really told him how to spray rounds. Let a kid penetrate pound. Put you niggas in the grave now. Crying like a bitch, got me thinking that you gave down. What you said? Gotta say it loud. What you said? You just got hair on your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Chewing back by the nigga and shit.
Shout out to my sis Harley in the building. That's who I thought was in the building the other night, y'all. That was the bootleg Harley that came in the building the other night. That wasn't her. Merry Christmas to you, sis, and Happy New Year, man. And I hope everything is going well with you and your man. This is Yo Keish. That's Harley, who we was here with 6.5 hours for, talking to her about her situation. That's the sis right there. Somebody came in the other night with the Harley shit from the other set. We ain't know that was her. That wasn't you. That was the doo-doo head. This the real one right here. Y'all see she got the gun in her hand. That's the real one right here. That was the bootleg one. This is the Don DeMarco that's right here. You dig what I'm saying? Since we got some women pulling up in the building, fuck it. It's Saturday night. I'm sipping on some wine. Y'all heard the first half of HOB with the hip-hop side. Here go the other half of HOB, CEO Casio. Since we got the women in the building, let's go. See, I know I'll be pressing the wrong button too much. Y'all be having to give me some help sometimes. I'm sorry. Let's go.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tougher than he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, it's bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said us.
Nah, Harley, that wasn't you. That was somebody that came with somebody else. That's the bootleg one. That wasn't you. Y'all got a game for y'all tonight, man. I got a game. It's the game. Name of this game is called If You Were There. Name of the game is called If You Were There. / outside. If you were there / outside. What I mean by that is the golden era, the respectable era, the era when you could trust your man with your girl, the era when you seen your man moms walking down the block with bags and you stopped what you was doing and went and got them bags and carried them to the door and up them stairs. The era where you told the kids, check this out, take your ass in the house. Because shit was about to go down on the block and you didn't want to make sure that them children ain't get hurt. We're going to go back to that era. DMW shots, we in the building. You heard me? You heard me? We're going to go back to that era. I'm going to give y'all some scenarios, right? I'm going to give y'all some scenarios. But I'm going to give you the scenarios, ladies, after quote unquote, we rock CEO Cassie. Because this is my shit right here, y'all. Yo, this right here is it right here. Let's go. Fire, y'all. That shit is hip hop and reggae. Let's go. Big tune. Big fucking tune. I'm dropping a link for anybody that want to pull up. But before you pull up, I'm telling you right now, you got to pull up here with a crate mind. You got to be from that era. You got to be from that era because I'm going to ask some trick questions. I'm going to ask you some trick questions. And if you fuck up in the crowd, you're going on timeout for a minute. I'm telling you right now, you're going on timeout for a minute. And if you up here on the stage and you give the wrong answer, you're going on timeout. You're going back down for about motherfucking a minute. We're going to have some fun tonight. This is that Saturday sit. Rest in peace to the Dread El Campo. Long live the fucking Dread. I want everybody in here to say that. Long live the Dread. Long live the Dread. I want everybody to say it. Everybody in this motherfucking chat. 23 people in this chat. Say long live the fucking Dread. I don't care if you're in the bushes or not. Long live the Dread. If you're in the bushes, you fuck with Compa. Come on out and say long. Even if you just come out and say long live the Dread, get on out of here. After you say long live the Dread, you can get out of here after that. You know what I'm saying? Long live the motherfucking Dread. Saturday night sip. Compa say you want to have some fun. He say you want to have some fun. She said, I'm not coming up. You know what though? Yo, Harley. The bug part is this. You're gonna laugh at this because this is quote unquote some deep shit because this consists of the women back in the days too with the dudes that was outside. You dig what I'm saying? Because number one, shout out to Zeke Black. Make sure y'all go over to Zeke Black and Feed the Wolves and subscribe. We was talking about scenarios earlier. Oh yeah, and shout out to the guard Unique, the OG that came home. I was honored to have a conversation with him today. Shout out to Cosmology Bay for linking me up with him for us to have that conversation. We got some great things in the making coming up for y'all. He actually was just as enthused as I was. And I could have put it up today to say, yo, quote unquote, let's do the interview tonight. He was like, yo, you want to do it tonight? But nah, I think quote unquote, he need to be, I think this need to be prepared. I'm going to take a week. I'm going to see if the brother's free next weekend. I'm going to take a week to do this, and I'm going to sit up and talk to him, and we're going to converse over the phone this week, and we're going to take a walk down memory lane because a lot of the gangsters that I know that's here, that's incarcerated and in heaven, we all share alike. We know the same people. Small world. Great individual. I spoke to him today for about 20 minutes. Great individual. I can't wait to really sit down and get more deep into his mind. They call him the God Boxing, Unique Boxing, Boxing Unique. He has his own book company. He has a book out called Don't say nothing, Cosmology Bay. Don't say nothing. He has a book called, hold on, y'all, give me a second. He has a book out. Give me a second. He has a wine company also. He's helping people get their books published and edited. I'm trying to remember the name of his book, but he has a book out. It's a very, very intriguing title. I'm thinking about it, but I'm going to get it before we get off this show. I promise you I'll remember that, but he has a book out, great book out. He's one of the 5th actual blood members on the East Coast. The 5th actual blood member on the East Coast. And he got a story to tell. He got a story to tell. Clarice, I see you in the building. I'm glad Clarice pulled up. Clarice, you know this is that era right here. You can get into this game show too, girl. You can get into this game show too, because this game right here is called If You Was There / Outside, because if you was there / outside, you're supposed to answer certain questions. I'm going to give y'all a scenario about how this game goes. This how the game go. This how the game go. This is content. This is what you call content. This is how the game go. To the fellas in the building, this is the scenario. DMW shots, FTC Vice, drop guard. Nerd, Dunbars. Polo the Bear. Big Cat, I see you in the building. Make sure I don't leave nobody out, man. I see you up in this building. I got a question for y'all. Cosmology Bay, I got a question for you. Let me ask y'all something. Say it's back in the days, or say it's back in the days, right? Say you're outside, you're getting money, you're in the street, fellas. You're outside, you're getting money in the street. FTC is here. You're getting money in the street and you meet a young lady. Check this out. But you meet a young lady that happens to live in a neighborhood that's predominantly gang members, or she lives in a neighborhood with predominant drug dealers or hustlers from the neighborhood. But this is the scenario about the situation. Like Keish. Keish got a bunch of brothers. This is the scenario. If she's known to be quote unquote a gangster or known to play, and you pop up to her crib one night, you say, yo, she call you and say, come to the crib. Listen to this, fellas. You come to the crib, but she wants you to spend some time with when you speaking to her on the phone, you like, oh, she want to spend some time with me. She want to spend some time with me. So it's just going to be me and her. It's going to be a little sexual ambiance. She's going to have on some sexy ass lingerie. She might not have on nothing. She just might, you know, it's just going to be something about me and her, intimacy. But check this out, fellas. When you get to the crib, right? Ain't nobody at the crib except her. But when she comes to the door, ain't no lingerie on or nothing like that. It ain't no candles or nothing lit. You don't smell no motherfucking food cooking or nothing. Ain't even a motherfucking blunt roll. So you like, damn, what the fuck is going on? You dig, drop guard, you dig, she don't even got a blunt roll. So when you get in the motherfucking crib, check this out. Chill for about 15, 20 minutes. Y'all ever been in this scenario, y'all? This is the scenario that I want to ask about. What do you do? It's 3 things that you can do out this scenario. Baby Grizz, salute. I'm glad you pulled up. This that motherfucking cloth talk. Yo, Grizz, check this out. You pop up at a chick crib that you met over the phone. You met here and there. You ain't know or whatever. She called you one night and she said, yo, come to the crib. You thinking in your mind, Grizz, yo, nerd, you saying to yourself, oh, it's just me and her. We gonna razzle dazzle. Tonight I'm about to get to that motherfucking fried chicken. Yum, yum, yum. I'm about to get in that tummy. I'm about to yummy, yummy, yummy. You dig? So say after about 15, 20 minutes, you sitting up, you rolling a blunt. Because remember when I told you got there, she didn't have no blunt roll, but you rolling a blunt. Listen to what I'm saying, Grizz. You rolling your spliff. And all of a sudden, you hear this at the door. To the fellas in the building, ladies, I want y'all to just pay attention to what I'm saying. To the fellas in the building, quote unquote, I want y'all to listen to this because this is a questionnaire for y'all. This is the first example to how this game goes tonight. The name of this game right here is If You Were There / Outside. If you was there / outside, I would like to know what would you have been doing. You see what Baby Grizz said? And he ain't never lied. The first thing I'm doing when that door knock and she go to that door, if I ain't got one in the head, I'm throwing one in the head because I got my gun. Great factor. Don DeMarco. But hold up, nerd. Nerd said it sounds like a setup. Uh-oh, nerd. I got to give you 10 seconds. You know why? I got to give you 10 seconds. I got to give you 10 seconds, nerd. I got to give you 10 seconds. I got to give you 10 seconds. You got to get 10 seconds in timeout because you didn't let me finish. I'm telling you, I'm clapping everybody tonight that jumps out the window. 10 seconds because it ain't nothing but love. Because this right here is educational purposes only, and this right here might save your motherfucking life one day. But check this out. If you've never been through this scenario, this might be something good for you because this is Saturday Night Big Dice 101. Clarice, you'll get timed out too for 10 seconds tonight. Yeah, shout out to the sis Clarice. Clarice said, God damn, Dice, I'm always in timeout, y'all. I know Clarice gave her teachers hell in school. I know Clarice always was the one in class. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I can go home. You better not put your hands on me. I'm calling my mother. Bitch, if you touch me, I'm telling you, if you touch me. You know, Clarice was the one that the guidance counselor and the principal, these are the only two people in the whole building that can calm her down. These are the only two people in the whole goddamn building that can calm Clarice down. The guidance counselor and the principal. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody else, bitch, don't put your hands on me because Clarice got a knife. You dig what I'm saying? I'm telling you, straight up and down, you don't play with Clarice. But check this out. What do? You sitting in the crib, somebody knocks on the door. When they come inside the door, you hear one dude, then you see two dudes, then you see three dudes. First thing run through your head is, like Nerd said, oh, she trying to set me up. But pay attention to this. It's more to the story. It's more to the story. One of them is her brother. One of them is her cousin. And the last one is the one that always liked her, but she never fucked with him because she looked at him like family. You know what I'm talking about, ladies? To the ladies in here, y'all know what I'm talking about? Yo, fellas, you ever been through a situation like that? You got a sister or you got a cousin? Check this out. She got her own crib. You and your moms, you know what I'm saying? If your sister maybe got you by a year or two, she got her own crib, she moved out, that's going to be your crib too. So check this out. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all, fellas. When you walk in the crib, when they walk in the crib, one of them is going to be her brother. This is true facts. This ain't no funny shit. One of them is going to be her brother's favorite cousin, their favorite cousin now. That's two. And the third one, that's going to be the nigga that run with the brother and the cousin and always been in love with her. Now check this out, fellas. Let me ask y'all what y'all do. There's three things that you can do in this scenario right here. Three things, but what do you do out of the three scenarios? Number one, do you hit them with a, yo, where the store at? Even if you don't need nothing from the store, the minute they ask you, yo, you want something from the store? You need cigars? We got some cigars. You ain't even answer that. You need some cigarettes? You ain't even answer that. You need some beer? Everything that they could think of, you could probably be going to the store for, but in your mind, everything they saying, you like, nah. They be like, damn, what this nigga want? You could say some shit like, I want a roll of toilet paper and some Tic Tacs. What you want to go to the store for? Yo, I need a roll. Something as simple as I need a roll of toilet paper and some Tic Tacs. Oh, you got cigars? Matter of fact, yeah. What kind of cigar you got? Now check this out. This is G talk I'm giving you. What kind of cigars you got? If the nigga say he got Backwoods, if the nigga say he got Dutch Masters, if he say he got Swisher Sweets, if you do smoke Backwoods, you don't smoke Backwoods. You smoke Swisher Sweets. If you do smoke Swisher Sweets and he got Swisher Sweets, nah, my nigga, I don't smoke Swisher Sweets. I smoke Backwoods. If they got Swisher Sweets, Backwoods, and White Owls lined up in front of you, this is when you get creative and say things like, I smoke Optimos. I got to go to the store. Now check this out. The first scenario is, do you go to the store? Because since you there with their sister and cousin and the nigga that really like her, one of them niggas is going to be like, yo, you need me to go to the store with you? Hell no. No, I don't need you to go to the store with me. Let me give y'all some Jews right now. Hell no. I don't need you to go to the store with me. Because one of them niggas going to be like, I wanted to go to the store anyway because I needed a 40 ounce. I needed a pack of Suzy Q. I needed a pack of sunflower seeds. I don't give a fuck if that nigga said he needed 10 cans of Infamil. The first thing you supposed to see is, don't even worry about that. I got it. What you said you wanted a 40 of Valentine Ale? What you said you wanted 3 packs of sunflower seeds and a Snicker bar? Oh, you said you needed what? 12 packs of Infamil? I got it. You sure? I got that. Do you say you go into the store? And the minute you get out that motherfucking door, let me tell y'all something. The minute you get out that door and get out that building, if you're not driving or you get to the corner, you're going to have to do something called a hop skip. Am I lying? You see Harley and Clarice laughing. You see what they said now. You see what they say. You see what FTC say. He out. Harley and Clarice laughing. They're like, this nigga Dice talking too much. I know. This for the family, though, y'all. This for the family. Some bitch-ass niggas gonna get these jewels, too, but this is for the family. Check this out. When you get to that motherfucking corner where they can't see you no more behind that corner, jog. Run to your car. Run into the back of a cab. Run to the train station. Run like you have to use the bathroom. Do you do that? 1, A, B? Do you sit there and just chill with them niggas and talk to them and hope they leave? C, do you quote unquote just go and chill with the flow, spend the night with her, and try to hope they leave in the middle of the night? But see, this is what you do to get niggas comfortable. You know, every one of them niggas said they got a cigar. They got a Dutch Master. They got a Swisher Sweet. They got a White Owl. This is how you get niggas comfortable. See, this is where you line a nigga up that was trying to line you up. You say, yo, check this out. I got some weed on me, y'all. You might have to leave a dime bag. You might have to leave an 1/8. You might have to leave a 3-5 of the sprinkles or something. Just drop that on the table. See, because to them bum-ass niggas, that be smoking them $20 and $30 eighths, niggas see $100 eighth, nigga go, oh, shit, that's that shit. And see, they start thinking too much, saying, yo, check this out. We gonna smoke this nigga weed and we gonna rob this nigga. See, them type of niggas is easy to get away from. Do you go to the store, A? Do you do B, sit there and just chill with them niggas? Or number C, do you go in the room, go to sleep, and wake up in the morning and hope they gone when you wake up? To the fellas in here, A, B, or C, which one do you do? I'm telling you, if you make a motherfucking mistake, your ass is in timeout. You in timeout. I'm putting you in goddamn timeout. That's word to this motherfucking love in a bottle I'm drinking. Dunbar says he's leaving. He said he going to the store. That's one person. Come on in here. The rest of the fellas, I'm talking to you, brothers. I need to know. Because after everybody tells me, when your ass go in timeout, if you know if you're fucked up, if your ass in timeout for 10 seconds. My man Mark Antonio, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. He said, A. That's one more with A. We got FTC Vice. He says, A. Let's talk. That's 3 men right there that said A. We got 3 people saying A. Clarice Bradley's, she from Brooklyn. See, Clarice know all the goons. You know she know me. She know all the goons. She know the Jamaican goons. She know the American goons. She know the Hispanic goons. She know the goons, y'all. You fuck with Clarice, she gonna get you stomped the fuck out. I'm telling y'all right now. She gonna get you stomped out. I'm telling you right now. She gonna get you stomped out. It's a bunch of niggas she know. Back to what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Yo, nerd, he said, she's coming over to my house. I don't do sleepovers. But hold up, nerd. See, you got to go in timeout one more time. See, you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention. You got 10 seconds in timeout. You're not paying attention. See, we have to talk to you one more time because you my brother. This is the scenario. The scenario ain't about you coming to a crib. I don't do that neither. But what I'm saying is, in this particular scenario, you went to the crib. So what are you going to do? Doo-doo head? Are you going to do number A? Or you going to do number B? Or you gonna do number C, baby? You dig what I'm saying? Don DeMarco. Oh yeah, I'm clapping tonight, y'all. See, it ain't nothing but love. I will 10 seconds you niggas all night. I will have you niggas going. You see, shout out to Cosmology Bay. He in the building last night. The link is dropped. So if you pull up, I will knock you off the motherfucking stage too. Cosmology Bay said, no! That nigga sound like he was on a commercial last night, y'all. See, because if you up here on the stage, nobody's exempt. I gave myself 10 seconds last night up off the stage because of that shit. Cosmology said, I said, yo, he said, no! Gone. Gone. It's my word. I had to give him 10 seconds because that's love. That ain't nothing but love. Like, you know, the Love Boat? Love, exciting and new. Check me out. Come aboard. We're expecting you and love. Life's sweetest reward. Y'all don't know nothing about no goddamn Love Boat. See, this the era I'm talking about. A little bit after that. A little bit after that. You dig what I'm saying? So maybe I had to give y'all a little bit of Love Boat, promising something for everyone. You know what I mean? I had to do that. Ron Boggs, what's happening, brother? God damn it, Ron. I'm about to take their ass back, Ron. Ron snuck up in here.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, gave him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a cold-blooded fact. I got one for the ladies now, y'all. Fellas, y'all might get mad at me, but I got to get our sisters right, too. I can't just get us right. I got to get our sisters right, too. Ladies, is y'all ready? If y'all ready, to the ladies in the building, if y'all ready, do me a favor. Say y'all ready, and we got one for you, too. I got some game for y'all, too. I got some game for y'all, too. I got some shit that's going to make y'all go. Yeah. We got to keep it non-biased. We got to keep it non-biased for everybody. We doing it for humanity. We ain't just making sure that I'm up and you down. We ain't making sure you up and I'm down. Equality over here. You dig what I'm saying? I got some game for the ladies, too. I ain't no motherfucking sucker. I got some game for y'all, too. I got some motherfucking game for y'all, too. If y'all ready to know what's going on, I got some game for y'all. I got some game for y'all. I got some game for you motherfuckers. I'm going to let y'all know right now. See, first of all, Clarice said she ready. Let me ask you something. This is the magic question. To all the women in the building right now, this is the magic question. Don't take it the wrong way. He says she ready. Don't take it the wrong way, but this is a magic question. I don't want to hear nothing about Diana Ross. I don't want to hear nothing about Jaja Gabor. I don't want to hear nothing about Laura or motherfucking Little House in the Prairie. I want you to pay attention to the fucking question I'm asking you, and I want you to answer the question because I fuck with y'all. Can you dig it? This is the question to all the women in the building, right? Are y'all a whore or a hoe? It's either or. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all talking about, no, I ain't no hoe, I ain't no. No, what I want to know is, it's either one or two out of this question. This is just a question. But this is something my mother told me. My mother said there's two type of women in this world. So I want to know, to the women that's in the building right now, I want to know if y'all are consider yourself a hoe, H-O-E, or you consider yourself a whore, W-H-O-R-E. And then we can begin. Ain't no need to be sitting up like somebody asked you what's going to happen if aliens come to the motherfucking country. How are you going to strategically maneuver for missiles being launched from a spacecraft? This is not one of them questions. You do not have to be in rocket scientist class for this. All you have to say is hoe, H-O-E, or whore. Thank you. That's all I need y'all to know, because y'all sitting there going, oh, Dice trying to trick us. Dice trying to trick us. Cool. Clarice Bradley said, I'm going with hoe, Dice, laughing my ass off. Let's go. Nerd, I know. Nerd is back. He back. Clarice said, I'm going with hoe, laughing my ass off. Let me see. Whoever else is in the building, hoe or whore? This is just to the ladies. This has nothing to do with the men. You're Ron. I've been sipping on that wine, Ron. Don DeMarco. Keith, you still in the building? I know she like this. Dice, I don't like this question. He's sitting up there. She looking at, I don't like this question right here, Dice. I don't like, she sounded like she Indian, like she in one of them Indian commercials. I do not like this question right here, Dice. I do not understand the significance of this question right here, Dice. What are you talking about? Why would you want me to explain to you? She done went from Indian to African. Why would you want me to explain to you if I am a whore or a whore? Dice, do you look at me like a whore? Do you look at me like a whore? No. I just want you to answer the question, goddammit. Word up. She like this. I do not know why you would ask me a question like this. A question like this might make me think that you look at me some type of different way. Why would you talk to him? Why would you ask me a question like that? Why would you ask me a question like that? Why would you ask me a question like that? Holly, why would you ask me a question? Why would you say this to me, Dice? We have been friends for so long. I would never present myself like that to you or anyone else. Why would you ask me such a complicated question? Thank you. She finally answered the shit. Thank you. She's going with hoe too. Yo, Holly, let me ask you a question, Holly. It's just a hypothetical question. Clarice Bradley says she's going with quote unquote. She says she's going with hoe, laughing her ass off. After about 30 seconds, 35,000 fucking minutes in Keish's head, she finally decided to say, yeah, I'm going with hoe too. Holly, you still in the building, but I want to ask you something. Out of one of the two, what are you, a hoe, H-O-E? Because my mother said there's two type of women. She said there's hoes and whores. So let me ask you something. What are you, Harley? Are you a hoe, H-O-E, or a whore, W-H-O-R-E? I hope you do not go into the situation like I had to just go through with Keisha, and you are standing there looking like somebody of Wakanda. I hope you do not start looking at me like the women of Wakanda. I do not want to argue in that with you. I just want you to answer the question. I just want you to answer the question, sister. Now she's sitting around the motherfucking crib. She looking around like this. What this nigga Dice was? He trying to give me a trick question right now? So he trying to say, what is I'm a hoe? What I'm a whore? What this nigga trying to do? It's not that serious. Hoe, whore. And shout out to the fellas earlier with that first question. y'all notice y'all did not get put in timeout because y'all answered correctly with number 1, A. Get the fuck out of there and go to the store. But now, Harley, where your ass at? Now all of a sudden you done broke the fuck out. You just said, I'm back to leave. What the fuck is going on? Okay, we're going to give Harley a couple of more seconds because I think she is sitting there saying to herself, Dice is up to something. Dice is up to something. Yes, it is some method behind my method, but if you tell me something, I'm going to tell you something. She says she is not answering that question. Motherfuckers ain't asking me, what the fuck you see? See? Uh-oh. See? I just thought about that. Keisha's your turn. Yep. You going in timeout too. You get 10 seconds too, Keisha. Your ass ain't exempt. Just had to get you too, because your ass is your name Harley? Ain't your name Keisha? You see, you know why you just got put in 10 seconds? Because she was minding somebody else's business. She talking about she don't want to answer that question. That's why she should have said that. So now your ass is in timeout for 10 seconds. Next time, you'll cross on the green, not in between. Don DeMarco. You heard what I said, FTC? Next time, she will cross on the green, not in between. Everybody, ain't nobody exempt from getting clapped. It's Saturday night. I'm sipping on some wine. Yo, Harley, you still in the building? Or did you go downstairs to get some chicken wings or something like that? Did they just deliver some wings and french fries? I'm waiting for you to come back and get the wings and french fries from downstairs. Did the Uber just pull up with something? Some Domino's pieces, some White Castles, something. What are you doing? Because I know you're in New York. Are you at White Castles right now, Harley? Harley, are you at White Castles right now ordering 2 double cheeseburgers with no onions and a chicken ring? And order french fries fried hard and a milkshake with a couple of packs of what? Honey mustard and 1 fish sandwich with extra tartar. Is that what you're doing right now, Harley? Yo, Meek, let me ask you a question. You in the building. I see you, girl. We got 2 of them that said ho or ho. The question is, Meek, my mother said there are 2 types of women, so you came up for the game. The name of the game we playing tonight, y'all, is if you was outside, if you was there / outside. The first one is for the ladies, for the men, in a situation where if they was in a house with a bunch of dudes, would they stay, hope they leave, spend the night, hope they be gone in the morning, or would they, quote unquote, take the first exit out of there? They all agreed A, that was the correct answer. Yo, Meek, let me ask you something. There's 2 types of women in this world, hypothetically speaking, from our moms. Hoes and whores. Which one would you call yourself? A hoe, H-O-E, or a whore, W-H-O-R-E? Now, remember this before you answer this question. If you get the wrong goddamn answer, you're going in timeout for 10 seconds. Harley's back. Harley, which one you going with, girl? Are you going with hoe or you going with whore? I ain't asked you to laugh. See, you laughing. You typing in shit about emojis, laughing. I didn't ask you that. I asked you hoe or whore, H-O-E or W-H-O-R. Shout out to Keisha. She said, I'm going with hoe after about 17 minutes because, you know, she's righteous. She's like this. I do not know why that's a question like that. I do not want to think about something like this, but she went with hoe finally. So we got, quote unquote, Clarice Bradley. Clarice said, quote unquote, I'm taking hoe dice, laughing my ass off. Ain't no goddamn drop no link yet, nigga. This, you can't get out this with no, you got, drop the goddamn answer, then I drop the goddamn link. See, you the one, you see what? I got to do it to you too, see? Y'all think I'm joking. You think I'm playing tonight, huh? You think I'm playing, right? Everybody in this motherfucker will go in timeout tonight. You just got 10 seconds. You just got 10 seconds tonight. That 10 seconds is for you. Back to what I was saying. She talking about drop the link. That ain't no, I said hoe, H-O-E or W-H-O-R-E. Ho or whore. She say drop the link. That's D-R-O-P-T-H-E-L-I-N-K. You are in timeout for 10 seconds. Thank you, Meek. Meek said, I will take Ho for 500. Whore is worse. Now I'm going to give you one more time after your 10 seconds. You should be right back right now. And after that, I'm going to drop the link for you, Harley. What are you going with? Are you going, that motherfucker done pulled up already. She said, fuck you, Dice. I see you, girl.
I'm coming.
That motherfucker said, fuck that, Dice. I'm pulling up, sissy.
Real quick, since you asked me what's a hoe and a whore.
No, I didn't ask you that. See? You didn't see?
I'm
Now you gotta
playing
get 10 seconds from
GTA.
up here. Hold on. She gets 10 seconds, y'all. Count it down, y'all. She'll be right back up in about 7 seconds. She had to come up here and get 10 seconds. We just told her nobody's exempt. I think she got about 5 seconds left. Let's count it down with her. 3, 2, 1. She's back in the building. Let's go.
I was playing GTA. Now ask me the question again.
The question is it going to be 1 or 2? Ho, H-O-E, or whore, W-H-O-R-E, because my mother said, hypothetically
There's a
speaking.
difference. I'm a W-H-R-E because I'm a whore. You can get money.
Stop. Uh-oh, you got to get off the stage. See, you off the stage for 1 minute. You done fucked up and answered the wrong question. Doo-doo head. Somebody put the clock on 60 seconds. Everybody else, when it comes to Mika, when it comes to Clarice Bradley, when it comes to Keisha, you have the right answer. My sister Harley has about 41 more seconds before she comes back up on the stage. You know why? Because she just got put in timeout for a minute. She doesn't get put in timeout for 10 seconds. She gets put in timeout for a whole minute. You dig what I'm saying? Right now, she probably about 27 seconds. You dig what I'm saying? To the simple fact of her expertise and her gangsterism, she would come up here and say some, I wouldn't thank the whore. I wouldn't take the whore. No. She'll be talking about, I wouldn't take the whore. She about 10 seconds right about now, y'all. 10. Let's walk her back in. Let's welcome her back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don DeMarco.
I'm leaving. I gotta finish playing GTA.
Hi. Come watch the game. You have
I love y'all. Y'all happy holidays. I will celebrate, but happy holidays to y'all. And happy New Year to everyone.
You too, man. You're looking good. I'm glad y'all happy though, for real.
Thank you.
That's a fact. Salute. Word up. Yeah, Harley, she done got kicked out. She done got kicked the fuck out. You know why? Because she's in timeout for a minute. No. My mother said there are 2 types of women. She said, you know what? I'm going to talk about this first. You notice that my homegirl came up here and she was going through something that day, right? Thanks to y'all. Thanks to everybody that was in the chat. Thanks to everybody that came up on the stage. Shout out to Wax AP, Keish, King Crego. Thanks to everybody that came up and gave that woman positive input. You see how she's smiling right now and she happy? That shit was beautiful, y'all. Shout out to Always a Queen. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that, quote unquote, was a part of that beautiful night, because I mean, from the bottom of my heart, like, y'all see how she was upset. Y'all see how she was upset that night. And she was like, fuck that shit. I ain't going back. Shut up. You in there playing GTA, you doo-doo head. Talking all that bullshit. That's why I tell people, when you're going through something with somebody, be mindful of who you go to that information with. You'll go to a motherfucker sometimes with some shit that's hurting you, just wanting to vent and really wanting somebody to tell you what you already know what you're supposed to do. Take you some time to breathe and take your ass back home. That's all motherfuckers be wanting to hear sometimes, because of the demons that be in their head. And a motherfucker will sit up and purposely tell you some shit to ruin your life and your happiness because they are miserable. Facts. They miserable. Always a queen. Salute, girl. They miserable. You see what she said? Yep. I love him as she should. And he loved her too. You dig what I'm saying? So always a queen was there. Keish, everybody in the building, Wax AP, everybody that was there that night. I think that was one of my best moments on YouTube. FTC Vice, everybody was there. Ron Boggs, the jokes, the great energy that we put out that night, that was gangster. That was really, really gangster. Nerd, everybody was here, y'all. City Bama, that was gangster. That's what family do. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't nobody over here saying, fuck them, girl, fuck that nigga. You need to go find you another nigga. You dig what I'm saying? That's why I say, ladies, sometimes you would never know who you talking to, even though you got dudes around y'all that be acting like they your bro. They be acting like they your bro, but they'll fuck the shit out you. See, where I come from, when we call our sisters, they're our sisters. They're our sisters. Because usually the relationship is built from their mothers and our mothers being close, us and their brothers. See, that's some new shit. See, back in the days, if you was fucking with a chick and you was cool with her brother, you had to get that permission from her brother first. You had to get that recognition. You had to get that solidification. You had to get that validation from her brother. Before that shit was even, before you was even introduced to the parents, before the mother and father. If you was her brother's friend, because first of all, that's a violation where I come from. You shouldn't want to fuck my sister. Especially when we was younger, the attitude that we had as opposed to now. When we were younger, running around, trying to run up in everything, fucking this one and that one, the niggas we was running with, lying to bitches and all that bullshit. Hell no, I don't want nobody like that running around with my sister. But you notice when we get older and more mature, when you really do want the best for your brother and your best for the sister, you got a brother, quote unquote, that might have went through something with somebody, and you got a sister that might have went through something with somebody, and it'll be an honor to put them two people together because, number one, they've both been through some bullshit in their life, but they both are great people that are gonna appreciate one another because the love and the respect that they've been giving out that they did not receive, they're going to finally get that now. Like, see, when you used to loving a motherfucker and they just taking that shit for granted, that's some fucked up shit. Just like when a person loving you and you just using them and manipulating the situation because you know they're in love with you. That's some fucked up shit. Your ass going to burn in hell. Your ass going to hell. But see, the lesson in that part is when you go through that, the feeling that you go through, knowing that you love somebody unconditionally and you still want to love somebody unconditionally. You dig what I'm saying? To meet somebody and that shit come back reciprocated, meaning that when you love them, it's in your heart genuinely to love them. So when you get back around them or you meet them, you're going to love them genuinely, but it's going to be a part of that love is taken back because of the fear that you were hurt prior to that relationship. But check this out. When that person start throwing that love back at you, love that you never expected the person would even be able to gravitate to, you know, the love that come out of you, you start throwing that shit back to them, and then the love that come out of them and so forth, that's a beautiful thing. So, you know, everybody that been under a stone, trust me, one day somebody gonna pick that stone up off you. That's when the sun gonna make you motherfucking stand up. See, when people be under stones, they under stones because they fearful because of the motherfucking rain. When you got somebody you really love, you can walk in the rain with them, the snow and all that shit. You could be laughing. That shit don't even fuck with you. You could be walking down the street with a motherfucker in a blizzard. So what? You got on ski goggles. You got on the face mask. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all having a great time because the love and the respect y'all got between each other, that shit outlashes that motherfucking storm that you walking through. You dig what I'm saying? When you got somebody like that in your motherfucking corner, whoo! That's some real shit there. But to the ladies, like y'all said, y'all picked Ho. The reason why y'all picked, matter of fact, Always a Queen just popped up in the building. I got to ask you too. We got 3 that said Ho. It's 2 type of women in the world. My mother said Always a Queen. Which one are you? Not you, hypothetically, not Keish, not Clarice, not Harley. All 3 of them said they going with Ho. But which one would you say? It's only one that you can pick out of. hoe and whore. But if you get this shit wrong, your ass will be fucking put on timeout for 10 seconds. You see, my homegirl Harley just got up here and got zapped for a minute. She had to wait a minute before she got back up here because she said, I'm going with whore. But she a goddamn gangster. There's no such thing as a bad opinion. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as a bad opinion. She's a goddamn gangster. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? She don't give a fuck. She slap the shit out you, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? But let me ask you something, always a queen. What are you going with? Are you going with hoe or are you going with whore? She said hoe. See, goddamn it. See, Harley, I'm glad you're still here. See, Harley, since you just came back, I got to do it to you again because, number one, you got to go in timeout one more time. You dig what I'm saying? Only 10 seconds, though. The only reason why you got to go in 10 seconds because the rest of the participants that picked hoe, check what I'm saying to y'all, that picked hoe are correct. The reason why my mother said this, let me break this down. She said, baby, there are hoes and there's whores. She said, make sure that you get yourself a good hoe like me. So I used to ask my moms, I used to be like, you stop calling yourself a hoe. She used to be like, but I am. I'm like, no, you're not. She said, yes, I am. I said, no, you're not. She said, yes, I am. I said, man, you ain't no damn hoe. She was like, I'm not just a hoe. I'm one of the best hoes that ever been out here. And I got offended by that because when we think about the word hoe, we thinking about promiscuous women that's cheating on their boyfriends or prostitutes or just running around having just fucking for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm saying? My mother said no. She said there's hoes and there's whores. She said this is the difference between a hoe and a whore. I'm going to tell you the difference between a hoe and a whore when we get through checking out this motherfucking Way to Black. Go crazy, get dumb. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum.
Go crazy, go dumb. Shake it. Go crazy, go dumb. Go crazy, go dumb.
Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a
Go crazy, go dumb.
shake it, shake it.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a
I'm going dumb. I'm a forbidden, I'm numb. I do my dance, I dance with my gun. Whoa, waiter, I met a Cuban, no good. I put my thumb in the pudding. I did it, they said it, I couldn't. Whoa, I'm with the biggest stunner of all. Might bitch off one day, next day I go buy that bitch a more. I flip one brick, I flip two brick, then I buy that bitch a car. I pop one pill, I pop two pill, now a nigga out on Mars.
get crazy, go dumb. Better get sturdy for fun. Aim it, I load it, they run. Lethal night needles get litty, go none. Shooters like Katie and Grady, putting up my jersey, I'm patiently waiting. I'm in the garden with Adam just eating. I ain't in the zone that they paying. Sweating the rookie, but no, I'm the realest. Bitch, be playing, but no, I'm the illest. Pretty and trapping, so bitch, I'm the trillest. Been stacking my paper, that's why I'm the biggest. That's why I'm the biggest. That's why I'm the
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shake it.
Go crazy, go dumb. Me, I'm as lit as they come. I'm starting with Mrs. Dior. If I up it, I click it, they run. Bitches, they come to the door. I gotta talk it more. It feel like I'm fucking a raw. Gucci the fit, broken the bag. Fuck it, I'm buying it all.
I'm in the deli when I'm on the block. Bust down the peanut, order the chop. Serve them the bean and I yell at the op. Brooklyn, New York, the hustle don't stop. Bet they gon' move off the rock of my hips. I hit my dance when I'm making them hits. Rockin' Dior when I stunt in the strip. I'm with the gang, you know they are.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shorty gon' rock to the beat like a drum.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Shake it.
Go crazy, go dumb.
Y'all already know. Get over there to Team Waiter, Waiter Black, Team Homie. Not the one to just say Waiter Black. Get over Waiter Black, Team Homie. You dig what I'm saying? Nerd, you already know before we go. Let it up. Let everybody know. Get over the Bad Vibes. Everybody know everybody that got their wrenches. Y'all can put y'all shit up and get it right over there. Bad Vibes, I see you in the building, boy. But see, you see this? I had to do this for you. See, I'm telling y'all, I've been sipping on this wine. Always a queen. You know you got that mean bottom lip. You know how I feel about your bottom lip, girl. But I got a trick for your ass. See that? You see this? This is what I got for you. I got this for you right now. Ready? Watch what I show you what I got you. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got you. Mm-hmm. Watch this. Mm-hmm. Pah! Your ass is in motherfucking timeout for 10 seconds. You in timeout for 10 seconds. You in timeout for this right here. You in timeout for this right here. Just for saying this right here. This is what I put up on the stage. Didn't I tell you nobody is exempt tonight from getting it? Yo, nobody is exempt tonight from getting 10 seconds and 1 minute is love over here at Team Guardian. You know how we go. We clapping each other. See, and all of y'all that got quote unquote wrenches, y'all can clap each other for 10 seconds and a minute too. You dig what I'm saying? When y'all have y'all conversations between each other, that makes y'all laugh. You dig what I'm saying? She had to get 10 seconds because it's all love. Because she said a whore, no. Let me tell you what my mother told me. It's two type of women. Hoes, whores. She said a hoe will call you on Friday night. See, this was before the cell phone and all that bullshit. She told me this many years ago. She said a hoe will call you on Friday night and be like, yo, how are you doing? Like D on what's happening. She said a hoe will call you and go, hello. And then you'll go, yo, what up, ma? How you doing? And then she'll go, I was thinking about you. Word up. What you doing tonight? Then you'll go, I ain't really had nothing planned. You dig what I'm saying? What's on your mind, girl? Thought about you. Thought about you. Come through and check you for a little while. My mother said when that whore comes to your crib, that hoe comes to your crib, a good hoe, she's going to have a bag. Listen. She said that's a booty call. See, you over here talking. See, you're going right back in timeout. Boy, you're going to stay in timeout tonight, ain't you? That's another 10 seconds for you. It's another 10 seconds for you because you done jumped out in the middle of the street like I told you. Cross on the green, not in between. Did my mother tell you this story? That's why you're in timeout for 10 seconds. That's why you're in timeout for 10 seconds because you crossed on the what? On the red. And you done fell on your head. You dig what I'm saying? Crossed on the red and fell on your head. You're supposed to cross on the green and not in between. Okay, back to what I was saying. A hoe is gonna come to your crib with a bag. She said a hoe. In that bag, before she get there, she's gonna pack a toothbrush. She's gonna pack a change of underwear. She said she's going to have some marijuana, some bud, or whatever y'all want to smoke. She's going to have her own money. She ain't going to come over there begging. The only thing she might ask you for is a T-shirt. That's it. She said, in her mind, she already plans on being with you for that night. She said, but you know what? It depends on the man and his vibe to see if he fucks it up. She said, now a hoe gonna come over there. If the vibe is good, y'all chilling, you don't blow the night, she gonna spend the night. That's a Friday night, so that's Saturday morning. She said, if you're really having a good time, she said a motherfucking hoe is gonna be like, yo, check this out. Let's go get a movie or something. Then that Saturday is gonna turn into Sunday. When she gets up Sunday, she gonna say, it was a pleasure. I was thinking about you. And until the next time, bon voyage. Sex is incredible. You're going to be thinking about it to the next time she calls. Sunday afternoon, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you're still going to be having on your mind. But check this out. If a whore calls you on Friday, conversation is going to go totally different. The whore is going to go, hello? Yo, what up? Yo, I'm tired. I'm tired of going through this bullshit. My mom's getting on my motherfucking nerves. She always talking this bullshit about I better get a motherfucking job and shit. What you doing? I'm in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Why? What the fuck is going on? Yo, I'm about to get on the way. I'm about to come. I'm on the way to your motherfucking house. She hangs the phone up. You looking at the phone going, you're on the way to my house. I didn't even say to come to my house. So before you even hang the phone up, when you go to hang the phone up, to call her back and go, yo, what you talking about? The minute you put the phone down, the phone is ringing. So when she picks the phone up, hello? Yo, good night, Harley. Yo, can you do me a favor? Yo, what's that? I just called the cab. They said they'd be at my house in like 7 to 10 minutes. I'm on the way to your house. This is how a whore move. See, usually she done fucked you up. She done told you she was coming to the crib when you was getting ready to call her back to ask her, what is she talking about? She already told you she done called the motherfucking cab. So when she gets to the house, guess what she gonna do? The motherfucking cab be in front of your house blowing that horn. Bum, bum, bum. This back in the days, y'all. This ain't the Uber era. You come downstairs to the door. She get out the cab. She ain't got no bag in her motherfucking hand. And the first thing she tell you is, pay the cab for me and walk right into your building. Now, you're obligated to pay the cab. When she told you she was calling the cab, you were under the assumption. You know what the assumption, to assume is to make an ass out of you and me. You're under the assumption that she was going to pay her own cab fare, but she didn't. So you go in your pocket, you be a gentleman. You pay the cab fare. Mind you, yet when she got out that cab, she didn't have no bag. So that means she don't got no change of underwear. She don't got no motherfucking toothbrush. She ain't got a bag of weed. She ain't got no beer. She ain't even got no money for 4 chicken wings and french fries. The only thing that whore got is what she thinks she's worth, some pussy. Now check this out. You already aggravated. Because the minute you get to the crib and walk inside and talk to her, the whole minute she spoke to you, nothing as pleasant is coming out of her mouth. See, hoes is confident because they move when they want to. Whores is not confident because they move because they have to. So the whole time she's sitting there, she's killing you with this energy. Man, I'm tired of my moms. I got to get the fuck out of the crib. I got to find me somewhere to go. I ain't got no motherfucking money. I'm tired of living like this. I seen this outfit I wanted. I'm trying to get my own motherfucking apartment. But you ain't never said nothing pertaining to getting herself a motherfucking job. So what you do? You pull out some reefer. She ain't got none. You pull out some alcohol, some wine, some beer, whatever y'all doing, because she ain't got none. Because number one, the reason why you pulling out your bud or you pulling out your motherfucking beer or your alcohol, because this bitch done stressed you the fuck out with all this bullshit that she was talking about. But when you roll up, what's she gonna say? Pass that blunt. You ain't gonna let me hit it? Or she gonna say something like, well, get me a cup and bring me some ice. What, you wasn't gonna offer me a drink? In your mind, you was like, nah. Because I ain't even have no motherfucking plans for you to be at my house tonight. You just told yourself was coming. You just told yourself to call a cab. And you just told yourself to get out that cab and make me pay for that cab. And you just walked in my motherfucking house. But because I was thinking with my little head instead of my big head, your ass is sitting here comfortable as a goddamn cat in a kitten's box. Now check this out. This is when it gets real spooky, y'all. You done smoke one spliff, had a couple of glasses of alcohol, a couple of shots of beer, and smoked you another spliff. You looking at her because you like, damn, I done told this motherfucker to come to the crib. See, it's one of two things you can do. You can tell her to go back home, or you can think with your little head and go ahead and have sex with her. So when you have sex with her, When she wakes up that next morning, she is not even going to get dressed. Same thing goes down. You're going to give her a t-shirt. She's going to wear that t-shirt all day fucking Saturday. If you can be like, I'm going to work, she'll be like, I'll be here when you get back. You can be like, I'm going to the block. I'll be right here. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all got to go take care of some shit with my man. So I'll be right here. I ain't going nowhere. Let me explain something to you. When you come home that night, the only reason why you're going to sleep with her is because she's there. And when you come back, it's going to be one or two things you got to do. Go get her some cigarettes. Go get her some weed. Go get her something to fucking eat. Because remember, when she came over there, she was dead broke because she didn't have no money to even pay for the cab. So then that turns into Saturday night, turns into Sunday. So you remember when the good hoe came through, Sunday afternoon, she ready to leave. This motherfucker, it's about 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday. It's getting dark. Sunday, it's getting dark. And you like, you leaving? She was like, well, you want me to leave? I never wanted you to come. You called me Friday and said, Joe, you was on the way to my crib, hung up. Next thing you know, I called you back to ask you, what was you doing? You already told me that you called the cab that fast. But check this out. When you get the heart to say, yes, I do want you to leave because the sex is garbage. It's not like the sex you had with the hoe, because the sex you had with the hoe was more confident. It was more free. It was more beautiful. It was more natural. It wasn't staged. See, with a whore is there to perform, whether it's male or female, whether it's sexual or just being a whore in life, meaning sucking cock, bowing, being a yes man, or not standing on law. Because when it's time for her to leave, the first thing she gonna say to you is, how I'm getting home. Am I lying, y'all? First thing she gonna say is, how am I getting home? And then that magical question that comes in the gangster head when you be trying to be cocky, well, bitch, how the fuck you got here? Then that's when you got that goddamn donkey look off of Shrek in your face like, you put her in a cab and got her here. That's how she got here. So you're going to have to put her in a cab to get her home, because if you paid a cab for her to get there, why do you think she want to get on a train to go home, especially if you're not driving her home? Especially if you're not driving her home. So from now on, ladies, let niggas know from day one whether you're a hoe or a whore. Ain't that some shit? And to the fellas, if you should get into a situation where you thought it was just going to be intimate, you and her, and it turns out to be you and them, get out of there. Get the hell out of there. I'm about to do a part 3. I'm about to do a part 3 to the 10 Hood Commandments. And then I'm going to do a part 4. I'm going to do a part, like I'm going to do a 2-part series. So I'm going to do another 10 Hood Commandments. Word up. I'm writing it and putting it together now, but it's about the YouTube rules. It's like the 10 YouTube commandments. I got something really, really in store for my wrap up. I have a wrap up also that I've been putting together for this whole year from last January to this January. Remember, I was the one that was started out with the real exclusive interviews. The person that brought it to my attention to even get into the lane of interviews is the first person that I can say, when it comes to this little area that we got, 050 and stuff like that, the first person that was doing the interviews like that is Ace. But the person on YouTube that's really responsible for doing the best interviews that I know of, the most exclusive interviews that I know of, is Saint Laz. I got a playlist over there. I got like 8 joints over there. Me, Fruquan, Wise, Boo from LG, DeHaven. You know what I'm saying? He got Simeon, Stone, Decep Cats. He got legends over there. He got legends over there. He got legends over there. When it comes to interviews, when it comes to journalistic interviews, hands down, St. Laz got it. St. Laz is who really introduced me to YouTube. People got more familiar and comfortable with me pertaining to shout out to the head honcho 050. And then I came over here and bust my ass, and then we grew our own family. And one thing I will say now, hold up, y'all. Before I get the fuck out of here, I'm going to tell y'all some deep shit. That nigga Velo bust his ass, and he's busting his ass, and he's fighting for his channel. That nigga done jumped past a lot of us. He done jumped past me. Velo got his numbers up. Shout out to that interview he did with, I think it was Seti Said. He did a hell of a fucking interview over there. And that shit, like he said, evolved him to a different sector of people, more opportunities, because he jumped like 500 subscribers in 2 days, 2-3 days. He jumped. So maybe I hope that's something that will encourage him to stay. Because I remember I told y'all I was going to end it with how I felt about the situation with him and Artie. I hope this encourages him to stay. The reason why I hope it encourages him to stay is because the support system that he has behind him. It's one thing I'm going to tell y'all something. He got a support system behind him. You know what I'm saying? The mob ties that I respect over there, respectfully, I'm not throwing no shots at nobody, is the people in the chat. The people that he got in the chat holding him down, Big Evil, Chopper, Uncle Ralph, Empress Cat, Rain, Seven Ghosts, Seven Guard, Ghost, same thing, combo friend, you know what I'm saying? You got some cats over there that's really holding him down, like really, really holding him down, man. Like really, really holding him down in that chat. And me and my perspective, and I'm gonna get into this and end it up. And if anybody want to pull up and talk about it, they can. In my perspective, I think the best thing for them to do, the best thing for them to do, in my opinion, I heard Velo today say that he was going to start a backup page pertaining to Mob Ties. He was going to call it Mob Ties 2.0. He said he was going to call it Mob Ties 2.0 because he's going to hold that channel for the, I guess for the clashing, you know what I'm saying, for the Clash of the Titans theme, for the arguing, for the screaming and all that. He said something on his show. That's why I speak up on certain things. He was like, yo, if we had some of the OGs like Dice telling us and if we had some of the OGs like Dice showing us how to move, maybe we would do things differently. So this is why I've been putting my 2 cents in the situation and why I've been in certain things. If he's hearing me or if he watch my show, I recommend that he don't start Mob Ties 2.0. If he starts a Mob Ties 2.0, I recommend him to start that just to make sure if something was to go wrong with his channel pertaining to Mob Ties like me, I got a backup channel, God forbid, if something was to go wrong where the people that fuck with me can still come and check me on the backup channel. You dig what I'm saying? But to make another channel that's going to spew out a lot of the stuff that made him lead up to the way he feels now as far as the disrespecting each other, the arguing, the allowing people to clash. I think that's, matter of fact, I know that's a bad idea because if you're really trying to reinvent yourself on YouTube as being non-confrontational, non-instigational, and with the non-promotion of inciting wars between panels, I think you need to get away from all that. Today, when I seen him and artists talk, I seen some real genuine people talking to each other. I really did. I saw 2 genuine friends that hadn't spoke to each other in a long time have a time to really talk to each other and they didn't talk at each other. They started talking at each other when it came to the point of accountability. When it came to the point of accountability. And I listened to both sides. Both of them got great points. Artist said that the reason why he said something is because of what Velo did in the background. Pay attention, y'all. If Artist and Velo was listening, I want y'all to hear where y'all went wrong. Artist said he was upset with Velo for something that he did in the background. And then he brought it to YouTube. Pay attention. I went through a same scenario like that with Artist Morrison. He can't help it. I said something to Artist one time about Compa's name. And instead of me and him arguing, I just said, I'm going to block my little bro on this Instagram shit because I don't want to argue with him and go back and forth. That nigga Artist went and did a motherfucking live on me. He went crazy. But I never said nothing because I understood his pain. When artists fuck with you, especially if he fuck with you and you do something to make him think, quote unquote, you're betraying him or you're deceiving him, he's going to lash out. Like he told Velo, he said, everybody else, fuck him. He said, but you, when I was doing things, I was just lashing out. That's pure lies. Everything and everybody that motherfucking artist has had a rant about me, Chase, Roski, China, Velo, Trays, Wax, anybody, Eve. That's just art of war defense. That's not who he is. I know that much about him. Artist is a good fucking person. But when he gets into defense mode, it's like a squirrel in a corner. I'm not saying it in the size of squirrel, like short. I'm saying it in the size of anything being cornered. If anything is in a corner, from a squirrel to a bear, the only thing that's there in that corner, that bear is coming for your ass. That squirrel is coming for your ass. And see, artists, if you pay attention, YouTube has really, really overwhelmed artists when it comes to fame. Because like he said, when people are running up on artists in the street going, yo, I seen you on YouTube, that's a great feeling. So yeah, it gives some people that buzz. And artists is popping on YouTube. I've never been around artists, but I feel like I've been around them my whole life. Y'all can't say that y'all don't feel like y'all have known artists his whole life because of things that he's done. You've seen him interact with his children. You've seen him have a great personality. You've seen him break down. You've seen that he's very intelligent. You've seen him play music. You've seen him go through his ups and his downs. He's a human fucking being. Same thing with Velo. Like I said, I don't agree with everything Velo does. I don't agree with all his ways. But one thing I will say is he fought. Just like I fought. Just like y'all held me down. So something that everybody can say they have in common is they fighters. For real. Everybody can say that. Artists and Velo, even though it's going to take some strong prayer, because it is possible. See, they be saying it's nobody that can make that happen. See, when you're talking about God, my God, inshallah, my God is can make anything happen. And the way I'm praying wholeheartedly, see, people got to stop praying saying what's not going to happen. Like when people be praying, they pray and say, quote unquote, yo, I don't even know why I'm praying. This ain't even going to help. When you say things like that, these are things that make God shy away from you. When you do pray, you're supposed to be praying happy, letting God know, I'm just going to sit back patiently waiting for you to show me how abundant you are. See, when you get that feeling inside your heart, you made it. Shout out to Wax AP. He told me something the other day. Y'all heard him say it. He said, Dice, I ain't going to dish your platform or nothing like that, but you always seem to find the good in something or somebody. That mean I made it, y'all. Because it's not about finding the good. Because you can't find good in bad. You can't find good in evil. But you can find the reason why somebody did an evil action or an evil deed. You can at least conquer the problem like that. At least you can say, well, the reason why he did this is because he went through that, or the reason why she did this is because she went through that, or the reason why he's so defensive because of certain experience, the reason why she's so bold and defensive because of certain experiences. It's when to the fact when people just do things for no reason, like malicious intent that just overwhelms them to the fact that they just want to be evil. That's when shit get real fucking wicked. And that's what I see on YouTube. That's what I see on YouTube. Shout out to Cuba the Bronx. I heard him say something. He talked to me, spoke to me today, and he was like, Dice, let me ask you something. I said, what up? And he was talking about a particular YouTuber that put his address on YouTube and said certain things that to this second right now, I don't know how someone could even go to, like, it's a process that you have to go through. It's a process that you have to go through when you go to post something on your page. You have to press a button. You have to press certain pictures. You have to write what you're talking about. You have to save. It's so many processes that you have to go through to see certain things that people put up on their community walls, or they take the time to put up on their shorts. That saddens me because, damn, like, how many people are that evil to just do things where you would wish somebody was hurt, somebody went to jail, or somebody was targeted where they can't live comfortable like they was living comfortable, because some people feel as though it's cool to play with people's addresses. That's why I said this New Year is going to be something crazy with us. I don't know, for the ones that decide to really rock and roll, we could take it real slow and show. Compa said what? Walk slow, talk low. I didn't even understand how much of a motherfucking noise that we made on YouTube. True story. Like, to see people when they scream out Team Guardian and all that shit is like really, really like special to me. Even though we've had some bumpy roads and some people that we really had to wean out of what we call Team Guardian, because guardianship has nothing to do with betrayal. Guardianship has everything to do with trust. You know, because if it's 12 hours in a day, if I'm gonna trust you to sleep, if I'm gonna trust you when I'm asleep to protect me, to watch me, I need you to protect me and to watch me when I'm asleep, because when I'm sleeping, that is the most vulnerable time of your life. That's the cousin of death. So when it's time for me to get up and be on guard, and you are sleeping, it's time for you to rest. It's time for you to get your due rest, because you stood guard and made sure nothing came to me. You made sure nothing harmed me when I rested. So now it's time for me to reciprocate and make sure that nothing comes close to you and harms you when you rest. So that's guardianship. Guardianship has nothing to do with, yo, I'm mad because something didn't go my way. Let me try to make up a lie. Matter of fact, I'm mad something didn't go my way. Let me try to stir up a hornet's nest. I'm mad something didn't go my way. Let me try to slander someone's name. Because I try to tell people, my parents and my God protect me so much. And one of the things that Pee Wee Herman used to say, I'm rubber and you're glue. This goes to everybody against me. I'm rubber and you're glue. Because whatever you say to me bounces off me and it winds up sticking back onto you. I won't even go into the list of I told you so's. I had something that I was going to incorporate into my yearly wrap up pertaining to I told you so's and certain things that I try to pull people coats to and let them know out of pure love and concern for their well-beings. But you know what? I eliminated that straight out of the wrap-up. You know why? Because when it comes to certain things, he or she that does not hear must feel. He or she that does not want to take fair heed to a warning will feel the punishment of God. I'm done with that shit. I've heard so many people say, yo, Dice always get pulled into some shit that don't have nothing to do with him. And I'm tired of hearing that shit. So I'm telling y'all right now, Dice minding his motherfucking business. If you want to kill yourself, I'd advise you not to, because somebody gonna die. If you want to kill somebody, I'd advise you not to, because somebody that gonna die and you're going to jail. If you want to fight somebody, I advise you to go the opposite way, because anything can happen. You can fight somebody and get the better hand and hit them. They can fall, hit their head, aneurysm of the brain. You can fall, hit your head, aneurysm of the brain. You can be going to fight somebody, catch a heart attack, catch a stroke. Anything can happen, catch a seizure. I don't think nobody that you are fighting, that you initially walked up to and said, yo, I came here to hurt you. If y'all are sitting up boxing in the street, I ain't talking about in no ring with no referees and no MGM shit. I'm talking about in the motherfucking park where you scrapping and rapping with a nigga. You think a nigga gonna stop beating the shit out of you if you have a fucking seizure? Do you think if y'all fighting and you trying to hurt somebody, if you fall and just go into a seizure, epileptic episode, do you think a person is gonna say, hold on, I'm not gonna stomp him out. He's having a seizure. He suffers from epilepsy. No, a nigga's gonna stomp you out your seizure. So that might go over some people's head, but what I'm saying is, Velo, watch your company. Watch your company, Velo. Watch your company. That's my last bit of advice, y'all. Y'all heard me. Big Dice said it. Look, after that, y'all, Team Guardian, that's it. Velo, watch your company. One more thing. You and Artist Morrison, if y'all get back to talking behind the scenes, I said behind the scenes, and y'all get off y'all chest everything that's bothering y'all. Y'all got the motherfucking dynamics to be one of the hottest duos on YouTube. And because of the friendship that y'all both had, see, the reason why y'all both had meltdowns at the same time, Velo and Artist, y'all thinking Artist having meltdowns because of what's going on with him and Chase. No. Artist having meltdowns because of all the memories he's thinking about when him and Velo was rocking too deep. Believe it or not. He ain't got to admit to it. But I've seen it all before. Shout out to Luciano, baby. Big Brooklyn in the building. We gonna end it with Luciano, baby. And the name of this one is called Fuck My Fucking Cousin. Y'all know I got the drops that nobody got. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Biddy, keep rolling.
Luciano, baby. They can say what they want about me. I don't really give a fuck. I just know when I step in the pocket, change the drill. Luciano. I ain't playing with niggas and shit. I put that on my mother life. Let a nigga play these cakes.
Like, I'm an angel, I'm a demon, I'm on fire, I'm anemic. I've been tweaking, I can't wait to see him. It hurts me to know he's still walking and breathing like fuck it. Red apples full every season, I up it. I'm off a bean, I be geeking, he bugging. This is my name, I'm stuck in my feelings, don't care about nobody, not even my cousin. I think he mad so his bitch is freaking me. He feel awake cause sure he wanna sleep with me. I'm off a bean, know that he can geek with me. He took the L, I know he see the Jimmy. Check it, I'm the reason they gotta respect it. I put on for this shit, can't move how I move, and it's making them jealous. Like, he can't do what I do, I'm a demon. I'm not mad at his rap, I'm not mad at the cap, I'm just mad at you niggas believe him. When I up there, he ran and I seen him. He got asthma, I hear when he breathing. I start fiending for no reason. I was blind, but I see it. I pop a beam, but I really don't need it. Like, get him, no cap in my rap, I'ma kill him. I told Fetty shoot whoever with him. Fuck say, I'm a sinner. If she call, I'm a hitter. I'm a hitter. Big viral, you're a little nigga. Eat more, get a little bigger. Fast, Fetty, let me beat up the box just a little. Let me lick on your spot when I come to your spot. Let me lick on your watch just a little. Hey, water. And I'm trying to go fishing. I eat the box when I need me a snack. I'ma blow her back in the back of the kitchen. I will never love a whore, nigga. Disrespect is never tolerated. Better watch your mouth, I break your jaw, nigga. I'm a rapper that extort niggas. I see them dissing on the internet until they hear me breathing at their door, nigga. On that and I off niggas. All black like it's war, nigga. All cap that they talk, nigga. In the flesh, I really saw niggas. Big fight, I would call niggas. But if I want to, I could call killers. I promise that they ain't gon' play with my mother's son. I love my shooter, I brought him another gun. I am the bad niggas mad cause I'm number one. Like, I'm an angel, I'm a demon, I'm on fire. I'm anemic. I've been tweaking. I can't wait to see him. It hurts me to know he's still walking and breathing like fuck it. Red apples full every season. I up it. I'm off a bean. I be kicking. He bugging. This is my name. Now I'm stuck in my feelings. Don't care about nobody. Not even my cousin. I'm an angel. I'm a demon.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?